Even with Series 14 ending on a not-so-high note, we have this Christmas special to look forward to. Joy to the world! Oh boy, literal dozens of people are excited for this. And well, the new trailer was dropped and a new character was introduced in the form of Joy, because it's Joy. Joy's gonna be coming, and she's gonna be, sliding down the chimney apparently, because if you take a look at her, she's a big gal. She's a big gal. Because the Doctor right now is, I guess, in between companions, he's going to have the opportunity to spread his wings and actually do something with this special, theoretically. And well, it kind of looks like it's picking up where Dot and Bubble left off, because I won't subject you to all of the stuff. I just want to play a little snippet of it right here. And well, it's interesting, right? Because here he is. Okay, we got this dusty old couple that's right here taking a look at the things that are going on, the plans that they're making this holiday season. And well, the Doctor comes in and a little bit of an uninvited guest, okay?
Ham, and she's toasting a pumpkin latte.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who's this crazy guy? He's coming into our room. I can't stand it. Oh my god.
No? Okay.
They totally disrespected my offering, but I'm just gonna smile and shuffle out of the room. Does that make you want to does that make you want to tune in for Christmas? At least he's not bending over, grabbing his ankles and serving it off of his back while telling a story about how he bummed the head elf. A very passionate winter rendezvous century back, just carrying on from last year's Christmas special, but doesn't look all that exciting, does it? Oh yes, the press release from San Diego Comic-Con, where this trailer originally dropped. Doctor Who fans at this weekend's San Diego Comic-Con were treated to an exclusive clip from the upcoming Christmas special, guest starring Nicola Coughlan from Bridgerton, because of course Russell T Davies has no original ideas, so he just repurposes much more popular shows. And Dairy Girls? Well, I think that's a little bit on the nose, as a Joy. Debuting at Hall H panel on Friday, the 26th of July, the clip was introduced with a special video message from Nicola. I am thrilled to be joining Doctor Who for this final Christmas special, oopsie daisy, this year, and I am excited that you get to meet my character, Joy, in the exclusive 3-minute clip, which I spared you all from, mostly because, well, I don't want to get copyright claimed by the stupid BBC, which the last time I shared a clip, they ended up doing that to my video weeks after the fact. It's strange, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. It's mostly to just spare you the cringe, okay? Yeah, we see Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor appearing in random points through Earth's history, offering a ham and cheese toastie and a pumpkin spice latte to a bewildered people he meets, before eventually meeting Joy in her hotel room in London 2024. Wow, imagine that. Imagine having a Time Lord at your disposal and all you want to do is modern day crap. Wow, no wonder this past series didn't hook anybody in. Meanwhile, Joy has just checked in, finds herself probably very hungry, much less alone in her single hotel room than previously anticipated. Wow, fantastic. Tiny gay black guy and then rotund white woman. Who could possibly miss that event? Well, apparently up to and including the Doctor himself, because this is just further confirmation from the last time we talked about this, that the future of the 15th Doctor is completely and totally up in the air, along with the series itself. But Doctor Who's Ncuti Gatwa yet to make a decision on the future, as Time Lord says boss Russell T Davies. Doctor Who's boss Russell T Davies says no decision has been made on the lineup for the next series of the show. Gatwa is current Time Lord and filmed his second series in the TARDIS at Comic-Con this week. Doctor Who Supremo RTD said no decisions had been made for how long the alright, that's the other show that he's a part of that took precedent over Doctor Who. That's interesting. But yes, Star's time would last. Asked by the host at a Comic-Con in San Diego, California on Friday, where he had a double-header panel with Alex Kurtzman, who's in charge of Star Trek. Talk about the worst booked panel in history. Two of the most legendary sci-fi franchises currently at their lowest points in history. So you know what we should do? team them up for a panel that tens of people would be excited for. How much longer will this era last with Ncuti and Millie Gibson at the helm? Well, not much longer, because Millie Gibson is not going to be around for the second season. Like, come on. Russell answered, we've shot season 2, but that's only halfway through. We've got all those months of posts to come. It's a very long way off, so no decisions yet. We are happy at this moment. We hope it continues forever. And nobody clapped. Trying to coax more information out of the trio. The host teased, all right, so you guys have signed up for 10 seasons is what you're telling me. Ncuti smiled, of course. Millie added, I'm not doing any other work right now. Russell laughed. Lock the doors. Yeah, exactly. Millie got shit canned from the show in light of a much more diverse replacement. It comes after U.S. outlets claim the series 2 plot leaves Ncuti's future open-ended for the possibility Ncuti walks away if the Disney deal falters, which it looks like Disney's trying to rug this series as fast as humanly possible, because they too can also look at the ratings and realize that, oh god, we backed a dud. I'm still growing into the Doctor, but season 2 was lovely. It felt like a suit was fully fitted. I was finding my feet in season 1 and having the time of my life, but season 2 felt like a chance for me to flex my muscles properly. Gross. If he does leave, hot property, Ncuti, I'm sorry, what? Who is due to star in the West End production of The Importance of Being Earnest later this year, will be one of the shortest serving Doctors. Christopher Eccleston quit after he had the first series in 2005, and who was the lead writer and showrunner at that time? Name escapes me. While Jodie Whittaker, the first and only female Doctor, lasted 3 series and 5 specials, so will Gawa regenerate into a successor? Let's be completely honest. Nobody's going to be regenerated. This shit is going to end up dying on the vine, and the only way that it's going to be continuing is in a spin-off form, because nothing screams good decision and good decision makers like Russell T Davies, okay? He's learning from the best. He's learning from Alex Kurtzman. If your mainline show, Star Trek Discovery in his case, is generating a negative buzz for your franchise, what is the one way to make sure that you will continue to stay on a project? Announce a bunch of spin-offs. What do you have? Star Trek Lower Decks. You had Picard for a little while. You had that other god-awful show that had live-action Captain Kirk do a song and dance number. It was all AIDS, but do we anticipate Doctor Who being treated any better? New Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea, confirmed. First details revealed. Yes, this was also announced, and of course it's diverse, at that San Diego Comic-Con panel. Russell Tovey and Gugu Mbatha... Oh, Jesus Christ. Gugu Mbatha Raw. Must be a Wu-Tang fan. Lead the cast of a new Doctor Who spin-off series for the BBC and Disney Plus, alongside Doctor Who alumni Gemma Redgrave and Alexander Deravan. Yes, the 26th of July, the BBC and Disney branded television jointly announced their first brand new Doctor Who spin-off titled The War Between the Land and the Sea during San Diego Comic-Con. The series is created by Doctor Who showrunner and executive producer Russell T Davies and is written the series with Pete McTiggy, sure. The discovery of which is The Pact and Doctor Who. Wonderful. Leading the 5-part series is Russell Tovey from Feud, American Horror Story, New York City, and Gugu Mbatha Raw from Surface and Loki. I knew she kind of looked familiar, okay, from the coverage that I seen. Wasn't she Ravonna Renslayer or something like that? Regardless, I don't know why I remember that name, because nobody who even watched Loki in full both seasons even remembers anything that went on during that show. It introduced the multiverse. Yeah, and it has been contradicted how many times over, and even just recently in Deadpool and Wolverine, but I digress. The series will also see a return of Unit alumni Jenna Redgrave, yes, of course, and reprise her role as Kate Lethbridge Stewart and Alexander Deravan as Colonel Ibrahim. A fearsome and ancient species emerges from the ocean, dramatically revealing themselves to humanity. An international crisis is triggered, with the entire population at risk, and I'm already bored reading through this stuff. It's going to be a 5-part miniseries that is going to allow Russell T Davies to try to attach another anchor point to this sheer cliff face that he is trying so desperately reach the summit of, but I think we know how this is going to go, probably about as well as the conclusion of Series 15. I'm so lucky to work with such a magnificent cast. This is a huge, muscular, thrilling drama, which will shake the Whoniverse, because that's what they're trying to launch with this. an interconnected Whoniverse to its foundations. When the Doctor's not in town, the whole of humanity is in trouble. Now listen, man, they tried to do multiple spin-offs before, right? Like you had Torchwood, you had the Sarah Jane Chronicles, and that was back in a point in time when Doctor Who was in a much, much, much better situation than where they are right now. Does this excite anybody, bringing in a bunch of cast-offs from other series be written like crap by somebody who hasn't been at the top of his game for a very long time? Who's excited by this? All right, exactly nobody, because we've seen how many people are excited by the mainline Doctor Who. Yeah, man, by the time that this releases, is there even a release date on this stuff, or is this, yeah, something filming begins next month, so yeah, won't end up seeing it by 2026, but at that point in time, is anybody gonna care? I think we already have the answer for that, and that is a resounding no! So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.